placement therapy going on. When you start off with your roller placement, you want to make sure that you're centered. So you want to make sure that the roller is balanced with your mannequin's nose. I'll use these instead. If you use this roller, and there's a difference. One smooth and one has a little groove on the outside. If you use this roller, you're going to use the outside holes as your measurement. If you do not, and go wider, your hair's gonna fall off. So I'm placing my roller in the center, and I'm using my hole right there as my guide for my section. So the first thing I want y'all to do is create your mohawk. Now as you get further down the head, it's going to get a little narrow, and that's okay. This is just for roller placement, so you can make it as wide as the outside groove is needed. If you are using this roller, I want you to start with the inside lines right here. Everyone see those lines? Start measuring right here and not here. This hole is further on the inside than the first hole on this roller is. Okay? So just use the grooves if you have this roller, use the holes if you have this roller. And you're gonna take that, like I said, all the way back. It's gonna get narrow, but just keep it wide, and we'll talk about the rest of it once we actually do our actual roller set. For you guys, it's gonna take you to start here, you're gonna be right here, and then you're gonna section again, still using those same grooves to take it back of the head. Make sense? Okay, so you're gonna stop here, section it off, and then from here down you're gonna measure again. Because you see me just going ahead and sectioning, I can do it with my eyes closed. You guys will get there soon too. Oh, she way off. How off am I in the front, y'all? Make sure you do this in the mirror. It'll be a lot easier. Your side panels and zoom knots so you won't be reaching and grabbing on them. When it comes to our section size, you're going to measure diameter of the roller. You're going to place the roller on her hairline, and then you see where you're in the back ends. You're going to take your rat tail comb and just slide it at the back of the base. That's all you're doing. Now for on base, what did I say our placement was for on base?
45 degrees in the front.
45 degrees in the front. To do roller placement, it's going to take you guys about 9 rollers to do your placement thingy. You got to make sure the hair is dripping wet. Our rollers are called magnetic rollers, but they're plastic. But they're coated with some form of coating on the outside to really make the hair adhere to it. So we're holding the hair 45 degrees away from us, really tight. Okay, it's not loose. You don't want the hair to break or anything. Break meaning that's breaks in the hair. You don't want that. You want to make sure everything's nice, tight, smooth, tight enough to where you want that comb to bounce off of it. Place the roller on your thumb. Lay it on the hair. Use your other fingers. Hey y'all, use your other fingers for control. Control meaning just holding the hair on the roller. Get them little hairs on there. You want to act ugly for class, because I ain't never used you before. You see how I'm rolling it back? I'm using all my fingers behind the roller for control and consistency. And it's going to sit directly on its base. Not a little bit in front of it, not halfway there. It's going to be 100% on the base. Take your next roller, place it there on the parting. Do a little profile so you guys can see better. Place it on the parting. Place your rat tail comb right behind it. Have your next section size. Make sure your sections are nice and clean. You don't want to look like you got zigzag partings. Again, we're going to hold it 45 degrees away from the head, making sure that all the hair is gathered together. No breaks in it, same tension. Place the roller on your thumb. Get all 4 fingers behind it for control so it don't fall off. Make your first turn with all your fingers on your rollers for control. It's going to sit on the base. You're going to take your pin curl clip, your roller clip, and you are going to open it up and put it right here at the base, on the bottom. We do not clip rollers right here together. If you clip rollers right here together, when they're up underneath the dryer, air will not circulate through here. So therefore, it'll still be damp. Next one. "45 degrees away from the head." On the base section, with our guest looking down, we're able to over direct a little bit more. So even though this hair is right here, it doesn't look like it's on a strong 45, but it is. Put your roller on. Alright, I'm here at the occipital now. I'm combing the hair up and away from the head. It looks like it's going straight up, but it's 45 degrees away from the head. So when you get to this nape, you really got to over direct the hair. If not, what you're going to be doing is calling me. I can't get it. I'm going to see, are you over directing? You're going to tell me yeah. And I'm going to come check and it's going to be no. So now we're in the nape. We are really stretching this hair up. Getting control. Damn, knocking down my bottle. Place this hair on here. You see how high I got it stretched? Falling off now. I can't have that.
We can't use hair scrubbing lotion.
When we do our sets.
No, I mean for roller.
Not this, but for your set, we will. I'm showing out. And that happens when the hair is not dry. Hair start falling off. Or when your hair is not wet, your hair starts falling off the roller. We're in our nape. As you can see, we're really lifting this hair up now. And our final one. And you see I got it up as far as I can. Now, this is what y'all gonna look like. All I'm gonna do when y'all call me over to come check your on base, I'm gonna look at your girl from the profile. And y'all can look at all my rollers. You can see now every roller is living in its own base, and it's not creeping in front of the next one, it's not creeping behind it. Each one of them are living in its base. Make sure your roller clips are pinned at the base. Even when you get here, your roller is going to be at the scalp. Okay, don't pin it up here, it's going to fall. It needs to always live at the scalp. Don't pin them together, it's going to create no airflow to flow through. Anything else? Don't forget to measure on the outsides of the grooves depending on which rod you have. Make sure all your rollers are the same color. Don't grab the gray ones. And make it happen.